summer, so
I am up here.
make sure those people know that it's not going to be good to be in a tent.
Oh my God. Hang on, Lily. Oh, this is bad. Well, you'll be okay, Lily. I'll stay in here with you.
You guys are
Yeah.
the strongest winds.
We're starting the beginning of the storm is coming, but you'll be okay when you're with me. There we go again. We had pretty bad storm. Let me mute this dude, Ryan Hall, y'all. Where's the mute button? Where's? There. So we flooded in here a little bit this morning, and as usual, everything's built out of treated lumber, so it ain't hurting nothing. I know how to fix this later. I did go out there. I don't know if you can see. I dug a pretty good sized ditch all the way in front of the dog apartment, and then sloping it down. Hopefully that's not backing up in here. No, it's continuing to go down. That's good. So basically, these sandbags, they don't do squat, but where I dug this ditch is right above the French drain. So maybe I had just too much gravel on there. I don't know, man. At this point, I don't care anymore. But, you know, we had a ton of rain. About 1 this morning I got woke up. Never did go back to sleep. And it just basically came up to about, well, you can see how it's dark. It came to about there, a little bit up here. It never came up as far as Lily's at, and it came to here. And used every one of my towels. The dog apartment got soaked pretty good because I found a new area. You can see I washed all the towels. They're ready to go again. It's pretty soaked in here, but apparently it filled up in there, which I've never seen it do, and it was pouring in through here. So I gotta address that too. Yeah, and you know, that's why I dug the ditch in front. This wall, everything here staying dry. I used to have some problems up here, but I fixed those. I got the plastic tore down. I started tearing this down. I'm supposed to be working on her dog apartment today, but well, Mother Nature's got other plans. So what I'm going to do in here is I'm going to run ceiling joists across this way, make this ceiling lower, and then I'm going to have a little hatch, and this will be storage up in here. I'll just leave that stuff the way it is. That's already insulated in there with regular foam board. Just a weird construction the way I had to build on the existing thing. But anyway, this is about the storm, if it's going to do anything. I'm curious. I'm glad it's happening in the daytime so I can kind of watch, see if that might help. If not, I'll see where the problem lies. It's definitely not that. You can see water is running really good from the roof where it's dripping down, and that isn't enough to do anything. So hopefully I got it all under control. We're still waiting on the worst of it, but I'm in here with her. She just gets terrified. And so if I'm in here with her, she's all right. You know, I gave her an extra good dose of CDB oil on her supper today. But for some reason, last night when it was thundering and lightning, she wanted to go outside. I don't know if she's getting in that doghouse out there or what. She come in all soaked, didn't you, Lily? Well, you're dry now, but you just stay in here with me, and I'll protect you from the storms, okay? Yeah, I gave you a full eyedropper full of your medicine today. That'll help calm you down. As you can see, I've got tables sitting on top of the chair, and man, I know, I gotta get this fixed, man. I should do this before I do the dog apartment, but yeah, it's not getting that bad. You know, it's just a little bit of, and we're talking just a little bit of water coming in. I mean, it's coming in, but what we had last night, man, it doesn't rain normal anymore, and I'm about ready to move to the desert. That's how bad it's been in the last couple of years. So I can see that starting to flow in that. We don't really have much rain yet, though. Now we got a tornado warning right at the end of my road.
Mobile homes preferably.
Let's see. I am
cabins, campground in the path here. So
I am up here.
We make sure those people know that it's not going to be good to be in a tent during this storm. You want to get to that central site-built concrete building if they have one. Also, the Ode Maddox Elementary School is in the path.
I wish he'd scroll in a little bit more. Actually, yeah, I'm right about here.
Let's go back to Kentucky real quick.
Well, in Kentucky.
Daisy.
He's going to Kentucky, Lily.
Cumberland.
Here it comes, man. Look at them trees. Holy crap. Oh, man. Hang on to your booty, Lily. You can really hear that wind picking up upstairs there. Hopefully that's just the initial stuff and it blows over, man. I don't like having these big pines right here. And the way the wind's going. It's okay. She picks up on when I'm worried. I'm not worried, Lily. I'm just filming it as it happens, guys. Ain't nothing fancy happening here. I think the wind just died a little, I hope. I hate when the rain is coming down like a monsoon and the winds are high. That's when you get the water in the places that you thought you fixed, but I walked up where I cleared that land this morning after the rain, and you could see it just poured down that hill. Now let's look at our little ditch there. I don't got any other way to film this unless I want to get soaked. It appears the ditch is working. I know right there is where I poured some water earlier and it just went right in to the drain, and there's clay here, so it's probably not draining so fast. Holy crap, look at this. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. Hang on, Lily. Oh, this is bad. Yeah, I'm crazy. Be in the house. You stay in here, Lily. Look at her. Night and day when I'm with her. Come on, wind. We don't need you no more. Sorry for cussing, guys. I didn't even realize. Oh man. Come on, man. No more wind. I don't want to lose no trees. Oh. Damn, look at that tree bending. Get down here. Oh, I should not be filming. I should not be filming. That's the direction it's coming from. I'm right in the path. And I'm probably in the worst room in the entire house because we're facing the south. Alright, die down, wind. You okay? I better keep an eye on that. I don't need to keep an eye on Ryan Hall. I can see. Where's this tornado warning? Polk and Scott County. Okay. Radar indicated. Rotation. And we are getting a lot of rain. I've just dealt with this for many, many years. I grew up in Oklahoma, you know. So this is what we do. We watch. But this would be real. Oh man, look at this wind now. Holy shit. Oh God. Oh my God. I don't think you guys have ever heard me cuss in a video. Oh my God. Make sure that door's locked. You're alright, Lily. You're alright. Look at her. This is bad. Come on, blow over, man. Blow over. I don't dare go in the front of the house now. She'll go crazy. Yep. That's where I'm at. Let's see. Mina. Right in here. Look at that. It's coming right at me. Ain't even here yet. Oh, shit. Now, Mike, you're going to see how your construction. That's the bleep. Oh, it's the worst is yet to come. There's a little red area there. Hang on, Lily. So the threat right now isn't so much the rain. I wonder if my dead tree fell yet. Nope. I can still see it. Oh my God, it is going all the way up under the carport. Guys, there's nowhere to go. I mean, I don't have a shelter. There's nowhere to go, so I got no choice but to just sit in the house somewhere. And I know this is built strong. And it's up against the back of the house, so I don't know. And what sucks about this rain is you can't see nothing. You know, if there was a tornado, it could be rain wrapped or whatever, but at least it's daytime. Those trees are a good indication of how much wind we're getting. Let me see if I can. I know this is terrible video quality, but it's best I can do right now. Looks like the wind's died down for now. Let's look at the radar again. Let's see. That little blip is me, and look at that red stuff coming right at me. Let's blow this up a little bit. Alright. Where am I at? Oh. You alright, Lily? You're doing so good. You're doing much. I think they scare you at night, and they don't scare you as much in the daytime when Daddy's here. Let's see if we get any water coming in. Not yet. Ooh, look at my ditch going now. Look at that ditch. Look at all this frick. Oh, look at that. Look how much that's flowing, guys. Oh shit, we're gonna get it bad. Sorry for my language, but I'm happy to see that ditch is working great. Look at that. That's how much you see when I started filming. There was hardly anything in there. Look at it now. Where's this coming from? Wow. Oh, I hope it don't back up in here. Oh. Wow. All right. Oh, that was a good idea digging that. No doubt it would be in here. And I'm thinking that's probably all I need to do is dig a great big ditch and put a great big pipe in there instead of that little 6-inch pipe. So far right here, this is building up. It's about to go over the sidewalk. I need to get a towel and put it in front of the door. It's coming in here. Oh, man. You're all right, Lily. It's just water. The wind's done. I'm just giving y'all a live, well, not live, But as it happens, video, okay? What I deal with. Okay, that looked like it went down a little bit. I don't know. And I wish I could be out there to show you. I don't see any water coming in here yet. I don't know if it's building up under there and then it rises, but that is really moving. And this is good that this is this is more probably about what we got last night. So this shows me where the problem is. Okay, look up here. See it all coming down the hill? Look at that. Look at that in front of the carport. So this is showing me where the issues are. So yes, building a retaining wall all the way across is going to help. Now I'm concerned about this getting into the doghouse over here. They should be fine though. It's raised up. Wow. And there's nothing I can do about this. The idiot that planned this out. I mean, look at the grass up there. See how saturated that is? And it's just flowing down this hill. And I think digging that ditch was the smartest thing I did all week. And it took me 10 minutes. Alright, what do we got to report on now? Alright, I'm gonna take a break. I came in the house, boy, look at that lake down there. That's about as much as I've ever seen it. And it's just gushing down I'm making sure all my trees are in the front. Then I'm gonna go back there with Lily. And it seems like we're getting a break. A rooster. Rooster never gets scared. I just wish these two girls would get along. Is that your safe spot? Okay. It is probably the best place you could be, too. Okay? You stay there. I'm going to go in with Sister, because Sister's real scared. Yeah. It's okay. Stay there, Lily. Or Telly. Or Rooster. This is just terrible in here. It's all soaked. That's from the rain last night. See, it's coming in again. I got to find out where this is coming from. Oh, it's just nasty in here. It's just so uneven, and it's coming in from in that little cubby hole. This new door has magnets. It has an outer door there, but the wind blew it. Yeah. Okay. And then the magnets grab, hopefully. That's keeping more water out than the old one I did. I don't care about this room, this floor. Everything's built out of treated lumber, because I originally built all this to be a screen patio. And we got water coming in. See? Not too bad. That's why I had the towel there. I can't move that. All right, I'm gonna shut the camera off and get a couple towels there. All right, it let up a little bit. I guess this is gonna go on for hours, but I put another towel there. That should be about all we get there. So now I need to look and see. Yeah, it looks like it's open this up. Looks like it's overflowing that ditch right there. I don't know. Or it could be leaking down this pole. I bet you that's what's happening. I don't know. But it's let up already. You can see it slowed down. This filled in. Rarely does rain go hit that doghouse like that. And that whole carport's flooded. Man. Oh, guys, I had this place looking so nice when I first finished it. I had the carpet in here. Now it's we'll get it there. We'll get it there, man. That's hey, I got the place for $10,500, you know. I'm not an experienced carpenter. This is the first big thing I've ever built. So of course, yes, it's not going to be perfect. I didn't have flashing where I should have had flashing. You know, I just winged it. And for the most part, you know, we're getting the issues resolved. I'm not going to worry about putting any tiles down here. Where are we getting water? I don't see where we're getting water in there. Yeah, I better put it. Yeah, I think the rain's pretty much done. But this is what I deal with. I've been dealing with this for what, 2 years now, huh, Lily? When we had the puppies in here is when it started. But actually, this room, when I bought the house, always flooded. It was a small laundry room, and it flooded because of the hill is exactly the same. I don't know why I didn't think of that when I built it. But like I said, I built it to be a screen patio. I wasn't intending, I didn't care if it got flooded. And then that, you know, dog apartment, if it flooded a little bit, ain't gonna hurt nothing. So now I got to go and work and do a lot more work to make it part of the house. And I'm very glad that I used treated lumber, because I don't have to worry about pulling all that back out and, you know, and replacing it. So it looks like it's simmered down. Let me look at the radar and stuff, and then I'll come back and see if there's any more coming. But yeah, it is definitely, you can see it coming down the hill there. You can see it coming down the hill there, and it was coming down the hill there. Yeah, it's still raining pretty good rate. I'm glad I dug these ditches. Oh yeah, it's going all the way down the hill. Look at the end down there. I don't know if y'all can see, but around that tree at the end of the driveway was all brush. I cleared all that out the other day. That looks so much nicer. Look at all this water. That's a pretty good wind we got. You girls okay in there? I know they're in there. Alright. Go look at something. It's still raining. I got my bumblebee coat on. That's what Waldo used to call it. I was going to try to make a run to Walmart to get some more towels. The problem with that is, when you buy new towels, you got to wash them or they don't absorb nothing. And there wouldn't have been time for that. You can see right in that corner how it pulls up in that yard. That is a trouble spot. And it was really just a second ago, and you can see it also on the other side of that tree coming down. This was a good idea, digging this ditch. This really helped. So that is definitely the issue, where it's coming down the hill. You can see it all here, and that's actually where the French drain is. It's just so much it can't drain. How many of these videos have you guys seen? Look at it coming here. I've never seen it coming here before. Let's see what the French drain's doing. I'm gonna get wet, but I bet that snake ain't in there anymore. Look at that dude. It's all, yeah, I need a bigger pipe, guys. Definitely need a bigger pipe. Definitely. You can see, trace that all the way down to the end. We didn't lose any trees. Whoo, look at the chickens area. What are you stupid chickens doing out in the rain? It is flooded. Oh, I bet. That's nice and dry in there, though. Look at this water flowing. Alright, we got lightning. I better get in. You can see it. Getting the camera wet, so if there's any water on the lens. Ooh, where's my hood? See, it all goes down. And no, I did not build this place, guys. I didn't do the initial. This house was built 40 something years ago. All right, here's where, yeah. I mean, it even starts here, and it's pulling up. And my shoes are wet. Pulling up in this corner. I can't understand how it's coming in down there. I'll have to look at that. So I got to do something here, that a ditch here. Yeah. See, look at all these ripples where the water was just rushing. Something else, why didn't it wash my junk pile away? Alright. I don't know, I'll show you guys again. Hey, put your comments in the comment section. What your ideas might be. I'm thinking, of course, I'm still going to do the concrete, what do you call them? I'm going to get under there, fill that up with concrete, do a 6-inch little stem wall there. But definitely dig this up and put in another French drain, a big one. That would do the trick. And I'm going to get in, it's lightning. And a wall here. I got the right idea here. Here we go, where I'm not going to step in a foot of water. This ought to be a low quality video. You doing all right in there, girls? Yeah. I knew you'd be in there, and there's my Millie and there's my Tilly. Look how nice and dry and safe you guys are. Okay, we got winds coming again. I'm gonna go in now. This thing is so heavy, it ain't going nowhere ever. Winds are really gushing. You probably hear it because I don't have a microphone. Ain't too bad. I don't see any trees down. That's an ugly tree. Alright, well, just riding the storm out. I think that's what I'll... Why is it so dark? I think that's what I'll name this video. Riding the storm out. I don't think that's all there is, but that's all I'm going to film for this storm. Man, it's just, it gets old, but like I said, I grew up around this stuff. I'm no stranger to it. You just take it one storm at a time is all you can do. Hit that like button if you like that. Sorry about the cussing. I ain't going to edit it out. I don't know how many times I did it or where it is, but I am sure if you're an adult, you've heard a cuss word or two, and you probably cuss yourself. So, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button for me. Happy trails.